guys, welcome back. So we're going to jump back to July 24th. This was on a Friday. The night before, my papa had went back to the hospital and they told us that there was hope that if they could just get rid of the infection from the pneumonia that he would be fine. And then on this day, Reagan had an ultrasound, and I'll insert a little picture here. But when we got out of her doctor's appointment, my mom had called and said that his organs had started to shut down, that there was no hope, that they were either going to keep him there with comfort care or he was going to go home with hospice. So Allison, Reagan, and I went to the hospital from that doctor's appointment, and you know the rest. So as a family, we decided that we would bring him home. That is what he wanted. Let him spend his last few days here. So my mom said she was going to go home and move some things around in the house, make room for them to bring a hospital bed and all of that stuff. And I told her just to stay at the hospital. The kids and I would come home and we would get everything straightened out to stay with him, spend all the time she could with him. So that is what we're doing here. When they shut their florist down, my mom continued to do for some of their customers at home. So she does flowers here. She had a mess on her table. She had flowers piled to the ceiling. Her dining room table is basically a workbench. So I think Lexi, I'm not sure who helped her, but Lexi took care of the dining room. We were moving things around in the living room, trying to make room for a hospital bed, straightening up her kitchen, those kinds of things, just so that she could come home with him. Everything would be ready, and then she could spend every second she could with him. You can't get that time back.
Who even uses these anymore? You got a TV behind the TV.
Yeah, put that in the bedroom.
Put that in the bedroom. Can I pick it up? Would ya?
Well, I don't know how much
Allison, can I pick it up?
Well, I didn't know if it was like detached.
Probably in their house.
And there's a playground right here, so that's perfect. Yeah, in this bedroom. I don't think Mom's bedroom's gonna hold much more.
We should head back to our old place in the faraway town where I met you, baby. All those years past, now I know you. How the times can change and I get a little down. Thinking about tomorrow, I get down. Was it over from the get-go? Should we call it quits and let go? I have cried many times over you. Sleepless nights, what a crime. Wasting my tears on a broken dream. Maybe I just can't forgive another mistake. Maybe I don't wanna feel this heartache. Every time you let me down, I get to thinking I don't even know why I tried.
When we moved that couch back to the back of the room, we noticed that this air return was pretty dusty, and there are also spots on it that's just chipped, and I really need to paint that. But she got all of the dust off, and then she checked to make sure that the filter was good and clean, and that's one thing my dad is very particular with, is having those air filters changed out. So that was good. But anyway, she wanted to get this dusted and cleaned good, especially since, we pulled it out and could see it. Sometimes those little areas are hidden or you don't pay any attention to them because you're so used to something looking that way. But anyway, she did get all of that cleaned up. While Allison was unloading the dishwasher, I was cooking a big pot of chicken and dumplings. I knew that Debbie and Jim and my mom, my granny, even my pieball, they said he could eat if he asked for something. He never really got there to where he could eat, but I knew everybody would be hungry and ready to eat, so I had told them not to eat. I also brought a couple of my little snap towels to snap onto my mom's stove. She had hers held on by a clothespin. I kind of giggled when I seen that. We were told he would be home by supper time. Ended up being like 11 o'clock before the EMS got here with him. And we had a house full. From this night until the funeral, this house was completely packed. My mom's yard was full of cars, and we even had to use some of the lot next door to park. We were very blessed with food company support, and I'm very appreciative of that. I was going to show you guys what I picked up for the next few days. It is like super unhealthy and mainly just frozen, easy junk food because I'm going to be at my mom's and the kids are going to be here some. So I wanted them to have some things to snack on and, all of that good stuff. So starting over here, we got fish sticks, got some Nutella sandwiches, blackened chicken Alfredo. That is really good. Alden likes country fried steaks with gravy, so I picked those up. Veg rounds, baby bundt cakes, those looked really good. And I may take some of this stuff to mom's. Hamburger helper, the breakfast kind, if you've never had that, it's really good. I got some fries, flash, some string cheese. Likely likes those too. My kids ate some corn dogs at my mom's, and I was like, okay, so you're a corn dog fan, didn't know that. So anyway, got some mini corn dogs, 2 frozen pizzas. Okay, feeling a little healthy now. Got some bananas and peaches. Back to the junk food. Popcorn chicken, potato wedges, Texas toast to go with that Alfredo, some coffee, 2 energy drinks, spaghetti and meatballs, pickles, and if we get desperate, bologna and bread. So that was $170. Bet we won't starve to death, so take that as a win. I'm going to throw this stuff in the freezer. I'm waiting on my clothes to dry so I can go back to mom's. So I'm going to put this stuff up and guess go to my mom's.
Never knew that it could feel this way when you lie next to someone. You don't even need to play pretend, 'cause you find the way you are. I wanna know you better.
We were going through some pictures with my granny and trying to find just family pictures with Papaw for the slideshow at the funeral, and you could turn in 250 pictures. We turned in probably 150, and I would say maybe only half of those were scanned and were on the slideshow. So my granny was a little disappointed that not all of those made it. So I told her I would just make us one for herself. I know the funeral home does give us a copy of the one they displayed, and we are very appreciative of that. They did a good job. It could have just been a glitch in the system. It was really pretty. We were happy with that, but I did have more time to go through and even ask everybody in the family for the pictures that they wanted displayed. And then, yeah, so we made that. That was the last video I posted, was just his memories. As far as his funeral flowers, the spray that my granny and my mom and Debbie picked was red and white roses. As you know, they leave them at the cemetery and then they die. That's a lot of money, a whole lot of money. So I asked my mom and Debbie and granny if they would want a shadow box of his flowers, his spray flowers, and they all three were like, yes. So that is what I did. I did one of these for my mom when Jake passed away. I dried the flowers out, put those in a shadow box, and she still has that in her bedroom. It's just a little keepsake, and she'll always have a few of those flowers to look at and remember him by. They turn out really pretty though. I did see some newer things that I hadn't seen before, like flowers in resin. I think that's how you say it. It is just like clear, hard glass almost, and you can see the flowers. I'll insert a picture here. I've seen those. I've seen where you can put flowers like this just in a big jar for like potpourri kind of, but it's just sealed in a jar. I'm probably going to do maybe a little of each. I don't know if I'm really going to try the resin or not. I don't know if I would be great at that. But I just use these beads. You get these at Hobby Lobby, and it dries them out. I've always just poured them in a container with flowers, let them sit for a week or two, and then they're good and dried out. These beads actually on the back said you could cover the flower, microwave for 2 minutes, and then shake off all the beads, and they're completely dried out. And y'all, it works so good. I'll show you one of the roses I did. I did not do all of them because, oh my word, it was going to take me forever to do all those. But I did want to see how well it worked, and it did. So if you don't have too many and you're wanting it done pretty quickly, try these. It works really good. But as for the rest of the flowers, I just poured them in these containers, and then I wrapped those with plastic wrap, saran wrap, and then I'm going to let those sit for a week or two to dry out, and then we will make some shadow boxes or something, some kind of keepsake. But I'll bring you guys along for that too, just in case you guys ever want to do that with wedding flowers, funeral flowers, anything that you have fresh flowers for that you want to preserve. This is a pretty cool way to do that.
I wanna feel your arms around me. I need you more, need you here, more than I would like to admit. Let's forget about tomorrow. Yeah, should I hide away forever? Should I close my eyes and never again hold you tight, call you mine, think about you every time? I remember that it's over. Yeah, you never break, you never lie, you never ever scared of the dark. So why am I the one who cries? I'm so afraid to be left behind. I think about you a lot. It's almost like I can't stop. Can't stop. Yeah. You never lose an argument, so I've been trying hard to pretend that I'm okay. It's just a phase, and everything is going just great. I think about you a lot. It's almost like I can't stop. Can't stop. Yeah. I always knew that this would happen. Yeah. You would find a new distraction. I need you more, need you here, more than I would like to admit. Can we let go of tomorrow? Yeah. You never break, you never lie, you never ever scared of the dark. So why am I the one who cries?
Those beads work so well. I was putting some highlights in Allison's hair. Today is her first full day of school. I can't believe she's a sophomore. I was thinking this morning it's the last first day that I'll be driving her, because she'll start driving in April of next year. So next school year she'll drive herself on her first day, hopefully. But as I was putting some highlights in her hair, we could hear that plastic like shrink wrapping to the containers. It was the weirdest thing. We looked at each other like, what is that? And then we figured it out. But Reagan and I started this little baby blanket for baby boy while my papa was sick, and then we were like slammed with company, so we just put it up, and I was like, we'll do it after everybody leaves or the crowd thins out, and then it just never did. So I wanted to go ahead and work on this and get this done. We were looking at material at Hobby Lobby. I love this material. For one, it's cool to touch, like it won't burn you up, but it's a little bit heavy, like a little weighted kind of. but it is so comfortable. Blakely's and Allison's is white with black hearts, and on the back we did pink. So we were looking for little boy stuff. There's not a whole lot of little boy patterns or anything like that. I think there was bees, which would have worked, but we just went with black and red. I love red on a little baby, but we ended up going with this, just kind of basic, but I'm beginning to see that boy stuff is kind of basic. Girl clothes and girl toys seems to be more fun, which boy clothes are cute too, but there's just more, I guess, to girls because you can dress them up, little dresses, things like that for girls, and boys not so much. But anyway, we have got quite a few things bought up for him. We're just kind of picking up things as we go. We have a lot left from Lakely, a lot of things that you all bought for Lexi, actually, like her bathtub and her jumpy thing and her little seats and things like that that we can reuse. We did keep a lot of things. We went through her stuff a while back and we did get rid of some things, but we kept a lot, and I'm glad that we did. But these blankets are so easy. You can find these tutorials on YouTube. It's just a no-sew blanket. Instead of a tie blanket, you can like tie those together. Instead of that, I just cut a little bitty slit and then pull the fabric through. I just think it's more comfortable. If a baby were to lay on it, it's flat versus a knot wouldn't be very comfortable. So that is what we did. Of course, we'll throw this in the washer, wash it and dry it before he gets here. That way it'll be nice and fresh and clean. But that's it for today's video. I will definitely bring you guys along as I arrange those flowers and shadow boxes, and we'll see what kind of creative thing we can come up with. But still remember my mom in your prayers. I have cooked supper for them, I guess the last 3 nights. I've went out there and cooked for them just so she didn't have to. She's not been to the grocery shopping. My granny's not been grocery shopping. So that's kind of just gave them some downtime, a little bit of company, and, you know, not being so lonely, because I know my mom said when everybody goes home, that's when it seems to hurt the most, is when she's just there by herself and it's kind of her own thoughts. But I told her the night before last, I said, you have to do it on your own tomorrow night. You're cooking, you're going to get up and you're going to do it. So I had texted her and I was like, what are you cooking for supper? She said, I have no idea. What are you fixing? I said, spaghetti. She said, well, that sounds really good. And I was like, well, do you want me to bring you some? And she said, yeah, that would be good. I was like, okay. I think Lexi's cooking for them tonight and going to eat out there with them. But anyway, we are making it one day at a time, right? That's all you can do. But thank you guys so much for watching. I love you. Jesus loves you. And I'll see you guys again soon.
I wanna have the heart of Jesus. Keep my windows open. I hear the cries of the broken. I know they were made for more than this. I see all the fire and smoke, and their hearts are losing hope. Yeah, I know it's hard. I wanna be a shining light, live a life that shows through the darkness, a fire burning in the night, be a hope for a world so broken, be a friend to the lonely, the joy that He showed me, make the broken things new.